For the first time in California history, the state will lose representation in Congress. According to the new census data, the state is going to lose a congressional seat for the first time in the 170 years it has existed. State Hornet broadcast editor Gerardo Zavala spoke with political science professor Wesley Hussey to learn more about what this means and the effects it may cause. I'm here with Abigail Bussey, a Sac State nursing major who also works at the clinic, and I just wanted to ask you, how does it make you feel now knowing that Sac State made all students eligible for the vaccine?
I think it's awesome. I think it's great that now people have the opportunity to do this right here where they go to school. I think it's very accessible and convenient for them. I think it's awesome that we're offering it. I'm excited to see more students here.
I'm here with Sac State junior Rosemary David, and she's gonna tell us about how her process went. How'd the appointment go?
It went smoothly. I got here a little bit early and they were able to take me in because there was no line. But yeah, I just went in, the people were super nice and they just gave it to me really quick and I just had to wait a couple minutes before leaving.
How does it feel knowing that all Sac State students are eligible? Like, how does that make you feel?
I mean, I'm excited about it. I'm glad that we all have the opportunity to get it, and that it's easily accessible on campus.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us for our coverage of student vaccinations on campus. My name is Dominic Vitiello, and have a great day, you guys. Sac State senior outfielder Matt Smith broke the previous hitting record of 244 hits set in 2015 and currently has 263 career hits and counting.
It means the world. I'm thankful to Coach Christensen and the coaching staffs I've had over the year for giving me the opportunity to play here and spend 6 years of my life. I wouldn't change any of it for the world.
Throughout February, the celebration of Black excellence brought on by Black History Month has filled our calendars with a myriad of events, ranging from movie nights to community bonfires put on to help relieve the stress of the COVID-19 pandemic. Follow Sac State's BSU Instagram page for upcoming events. Sacramento State Administration began sending email invitations to on-campus student workers to get their COVID-19 vaccine, according to Vice President of Student Affairs, Ed Mills. I spoke to some of these on-campus student workers about how they feel the university is handling the vaccination process and how they feel about being eligible to get the vaccine on campus. After a long-awaited verdict, Derek Chauvin was found guilty of the murder of George Floyd. Chauvin was charged with unintentional second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. State Hornet reporter Chrissy Martinez spoke with a Sac State student to get the reactions of the trial. Sac State's Vision Center has closed permanently after a long closure due to COVID-19. The center closed in March 2020 alongside various other health services. However, unlike those other services, the center never reopened. Sac State's Vice President Ed Mills said the Vision Center closed due to a decreased amount of student usage over the years. I sat down with State Hornet reporter Emma Hall to talk more on the Vision Center closing. How is this going to affect students who need this service?
So students who relied on the service, who are historically low-income students and students of color, no longer have access to these low-cost eye exams and low-cost glasses. When I was talking to students, they had mentioned, for folks who did rely on the service, some of, even the students I spoke to said it was a pretty great loss and that it was a pretty big hit for them. When I spoke to students, they said eye exams cost around at least an average of $20 and glasses had cost an average of $79, which is drastically less expensive than what is offered outside the university. So not only do we see students losing accessibility to that, but we're also seeing that the university, with optometry being a augmented service, no longer sees it as essential compared to in Sacramento County. We see optometry still open because it is deemed as essential.
Sac State softball player Alondra Mejia set a school record by hitting 3 home runs in a single game, a feat that has never been accomplished in the 54-plus years of Hornet softball, according to Hornet Athletics. Mejia set this record while facing off against the Montana Grizzlies.
It was just very electrifying, so every time I got up to the plate, I was just looking. I was in the zone and looking anything to hit, anything close. I was gonna put my bat to the ball and just let it drive. It was crazy. During the game, I didn't even know I had 3 home runs. I was just hitting. I was just playing my game. And then I saw at night, and somebody sent it to me, and I was like, oh my God! I set the record. I was like, oh wow, I had no idea. It was really amazing.
The Hornets were just getting started. Not only did they take down the Grizzlies, but they also set a team record with 6 home runs in a single game.
She's not a very loud person, but at the same time, she lets her game speak for her loudly. She is a presence at the plate. You know, she's a steady force at first base. So what she brings as a player and as a person is really just consistency and steadiness for us, which is really important.
As her 2 home run day brings her to 8 total, as this one hit very well into right center. And as we're talking about it, Alondra Mejia, make it a hat trick of home runs for her. The 3rd of the day, 6th of the game for Sacramento State, as the Grizzlies can't keep them inside the ballpark. 9-3 lead now for Sacramento State. It's a home run derby here.